Hey, it's Jay. We have here today
Vera,
and Kim. Today we're going to be talking about
if Michael Jackson was truly murdered.
If the men in black are real.
and if water fluoridization is actually happening. Okay, so first we're going to be talking about Kim's theory, which is if the men in black were real.
Thanks, Jay. So I want to start it off by saying if you've ever heard of, the movie Men in Black, it's about aliens, things like that, but what if they are real? It's a crazy idea.
It is.
It is pretty crazy.
So the first thing I have to say is that if you are a skeptic of whether it's real or not, I have some evidence that I got from BuzzFeed.com.
I love it. I love BuzzFeed.
What a wonderful source.
I watch it too much though.
That could possibly persuade you into thinking it's possibly true.
Okay.
So they have been described as tall men wearing black suits and being expressionless, cold, and sinister. The odd thing is that they only visit two types of people. They only visit people who claim to have seen UFOs or people who research them.
Wait, so if we were to claim that we saw a UFO right now, we'd see them? Like, without any evidence? Yeah?
I don't believe so, because those who have, who have claimed to seen them have evidence of sorts.
Oh yeah, because we don't have anything. You're
Right.
Right.
That makes sense. You can just say, oh.
Sometimes they
So-
will. Sometimes they will present themselves as members of a secret organization, and occasionally they'll show a white card with the word security on it.
Like, FBI-ish or...
Or just like security.
Like
Just
just security. Just the word security. Okay.
But the odd thing is that they don't refer to each other as with names. They refer to each other as numbers. As if they're part of a secret project.
So like people have heard them like communicate and stuff, or
So they don't
what?
erase their minds afterwards, is what I'm guessing.
No, they might have. We don't know. if
Kim,
they do, then we don't know because their minds have been erased.
Right.
There have been claims that they use scare tactics and they threaten people to keep them silent.
Like water torture?
No,
Okay.
but they'll threaten their family, threaten their own life, threaten their personal space.
Dang.
My
That is
chihuahua.
serious.
The first ever sighting was from Harold Dahl on June 1947, not the 19,
Oh.
Okay.
in Puget Sound. He was out on his boat, Harold, when
Love
he
Harold.
saw 6 donut-shaped objects in the sky, when one of them fell apart and debris spilled everywhere, which ended up killing his dog
Oh.
and injured his son in the meantime. Now, Harold had taken pictures. Like, he had taken a picture to, prove it and have evidence.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh, only a week.
Snapchat it or it didn't happen.
Only a week later, he was visited by 2 men in black that were threatening him, saying, "You can't show people." And after that, the image was actually fogged over.
But he didn't listen to them, because now we know.
Right.
Now we know that he saw the Men in Black first of all. So this wasn't a good one on the Men in Black, because now people know who they are and when they'll come.
Yeah.
But then there's no actual proper evidence that there are UFOs.
But
Oh, because okay.
Because they
so then
fogged
they
over
did
the picture.
kind of do their job.
The next encounter was by Robert Richardson in 1967 in Toledo, Ohio. He claimed he collided with a UFO while driving, but on impact, the object vanished.
is that like that video that was trending? Like this figure saved a guy from when a truck was gonna hit him. He was on a motorcycle. You've never seen that?
Nope.
Love that video.
I'm talking about conspiracy theories.
I'm sorry.
Jay. Come on, Jay. After the crash, he had taken a small lump of metal or whatever it was that he believed was from the UFO and from the crash. A little bit later, he was visited by a man in black. When they asked him if they could have it, he said that when he had told them that he didn't have it, and he had given it to authorities for investigation, they had ended up telling him that you better get it back if you want your wife to stay the way she is.
Oh, does something happen to his wife?
After that, he had no other encounters. Whether he got the medal back is still unknown.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So,
Should we talk about water fluoridization now?
yeah, come on, Jay, let's hear about water
Yeah, okay.
fluoridization.
So this is not like, it's not recent, but it's not that old either. So water fluoridization is basically that they're putting too much fluoride in our water and it's making us either stupider or more like sick.
More
Jay,
sick.
I once again think that, you have been affected by the water.
More stupider.
Now,
It's okay.
okay, guys. So, fluoride, okay, more sick, I mean disease, like cancer.
Okay.
It has been proven to cause cancer, like with too much of a dosage.
Wow.
So,
I believe so.
fluoride is naturally in our water anyways. But what they're putting in our water is hydrofluorosilicic acid, which is a
Okay.
toxic industrial waste byproducts that the government has made. Like,
Oh.
after World War II, there's like an explosion of fluoride, and they're like, what are we gonna do with this?
So
And
they
they're
just
like,
decided to put it in water?
water. Because there's already fluoride in water, and fluoride
Right.
helps your teeth. They're like, why don't we just add more? But adding more is never the solution, right? Because less is more.
Right.
Exactly, right. So,
That's terrifying. Like, when I was young, I would drink water with added fluoride. And they would sell it in the stores. They'd be like, yeah, good fluoride for your teeth. But I guess maybe it made me stupid.
also, known fact is that fluoride causes more human cancer deaths than any other chemical. Any other. And they're
Really?
still putting so much in our water.
Or are they?
Where are the sources?
The sources,
Like, where do they actually put it in the water? Like, is it like a faucet or like, is it bottled water?
it's like,
Or is it in, water towers?
it's in tap
Yeah.
water.
Okay.
So I'm guessing water towers
So
also.
then I should just buy bottled water from
But
now
they also
on.
put like a little bit more than needed in bottled water.
Yeah,
also.
because like that's
But
where
it's
I
better
would,
than
like,
tap
get the
water.
fluoride.
Is that why tap water always has the metallic taste then?
Oh, you know what?
Or is it because
conspiracy theory?
Okay. So the fact that children are getting less educated is supported by a Harvard study.
Ooh,
A Harvard. You know how hard it is to get into Harvard for them
They're
to
high
put
up
some
there.
baloney information out? Like they
You're right.
wouldn't.
To put
They
the fake
wouldn't-
meat out
They
there.
wouldn't.
They wouldn't do it.
And they also conducted the investigation with another college institute in China. So they're saying that extremely high levels of fluoride are known to cause neurotoxicity in adults, but they're also having negative impacts in children. And they tested this for the first time, like in 2010. And they analyzed 8,000 children, and they found that there was a 7-point decrease in their IQs.
Whoa, that's
7
actually that's kind of significant. I think.
Yeah, with
Just for fluoride.
deviation of 15, so that could be even
Right.
more or even less. But
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's basically it. That our own water, the thing that they tell us to drink 100 ounces a day, is making us stupid.
who told us to drink 100 ounces a day?
Is it like
It's
8
more like
bottles?
64, but it depends like on your weight.
Yeah, and it also depends on if you're
Then I
athletic.
need-
Yeah, if you are athletic, you should drink more water. But
And
anyway,
it circulates through our body, so it goes everywhere. And the third
That's
eye,
true.
it says it also affects, which is like it's a gland in your head, and they call it the third eye, and it's your like sleep and wake. So you're saying it's also connected to the Illuminati, but let's not go there.
I feel
But
like
they're saying
every
that
conspiracy theory connects to
since you drink the water,
Everyone.
the Illuminati have like control over your mind. So you,
Right.
since it's the sleep and wake gland, they're saying that you wake up in the middle of the night, but you still feel like you're sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do Illuminati activity.
That's.
I don't know. I wake up in the same position a lot.
I mean,
don't
like,
know.
they must have good mind control then. I guess we'll talk about Michael Jackson and how he could have been murdered.
I still think he's alive though. So
You know, I really hope he is alive because I love Michael Jackson so much. That's why I decided to choose this one. But so
He was an icon for everyone.
he
Yeah.
really was. Thriller
when
guys,
he
best-selling
died,
album.
I didn't know. Like I knew of his music, but I didn't know him.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know him, but like I grew up with his music and everything. So this is why this issue is very
Are you gonna get
serious to my heart.
emotional,
I'm about to
Sarah?
start crying. So, what most people think is his doctor, Dr. Murray, killed him. Well, not really killed him, but
Maury or Murray?
Yeah, doesn't
Murray.
Doesn't his daughter think that too?
yeah,
Yeah, I've heard that his daughter, like, she's quoted saying, you know, even on film, that she believes something happened to him.
yeah. So most people think that Dr. Murray gave him the too much of the drug, and that is the thing that killed him. And he should have known as a doctor that too much of that drug would kill him. But other people think that more people wanted him dead, and even his sister LaToya Jackson in an interview kept on referring to they, and more people saying like they know who they are. It wasn't just Murray, it was other people.
Was it the Illuminati?
But no,
It could
but
be.
maybe he was crazy. Like all that
Who,
fame,
Michael
like Britney
Jackson
Spears
or-
in 2007, she went crazy. But maybe
Okay,
Michael
but that's like
Jackson,
another thing.
But maybe Michael Jackson was experiencing the same thing. He was like, "Oh my gosh!" So
I don't
now
know
he
if
thinks
they
that
were-
all these people are out for him because of all his
That's
money.
true. I mean,
I don't know if they were
a
experiencing
lot
the
of
same thing.
like because Michael Jackson did think, oh, maybe like these people are coming for me one day, and Paris
He became
did-
paranoid.
Yeah, his daughter Paris Jackson did hear him say that, and so she began to believe that as well. But it was not just him and his daughter; it was also his sister LaToya Jackson, like in the interview, saying
And money makes you
it.
crazy.
It might. I mean, this might be a thing, but
Makes your money crazy.
I wish
yeah,
I knew.
because definitely Paris does believe that her father was killed by someone. But also, people may believe that AEG, the people that ran his concerts, didn't want him alive because before he died, he was supposed to go on a concert, like a huge tour. And also another like thing from that is AEG were the people who sponsored Christina Grimmie. And if you guys remember her, she died, I think, last
we
year.
don't talk about that.
Yeah, I cried.
Yeah, I mean, and they were responsible for not providing enough security, and they also are like notorious for working their people to
Yeah.
death. You know, they are the people responsible for Justin Bieber's tours, and even Paris Jackson like went to a tour and said, "Oh, like Justin Bieber looks like he's so exhausted," and then his representative said, "Oh, he's in the best mind state that he's ever been in." That doesn't make sense. Like obviously,
Why
if you see the
why
news,
speak on behalf of him?
right? Like there's
It's just big
like
corporations
obviously
wanting money.
like you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to look at Justin Bieber and say that he hasn't been in the best mindset. So
Yeah.
I think AEG might have had a reason to wanna off him.
Oh.
So yeah, maybe.
Please don't attack us if you're gonna watch this.
Yeah, this is just a conspiracy theory. We do not mean to harm any of these people or their names or anything.
We mean no disrespect at
Yeah.
all.
Yes.
Yeah.
As always.
Oh gosh, I was.
I mean, it's so hard because I went to Christine Grimmie was my first concert. Like I went to see her when she was on the Selena Gomez tour, and yeah,
I remember watching her on YouTube with her like
Yeah,
posters
me
in the
too.
background. It was like girls singing. It wasn't even like Christina Grimmie singing, and I was like,
yeah, she was like Zodak's Lover 64 or something like
oh
that.
my gosh.
Yeah,
I feel
so
emotional here.
it's so hard, and to think that AEG like they're actually being sued by her family because
Good.
of the lack of
Security.
yeah. So
And they have
hopefully
right
they
to do that.
improve because we don't need
More death.
more deaths, like because some people
There's
even
enough.
think,
There's enough death in this country, and there's
Yeah.
enough death in the world in general.
Yeah, in the world. There's just so much.
right. So
So tune in next episode where
Yep.
we'll talk about more conspiracy
Theories.
theories.
bye guys.
Bye.